sound है?
Yeah.
Thank you. फिल्म में जो होता है कि बाहर, like I don't know, फिल्म में
इन जनरल
इन जनरल
कभी
वो
भी आपने अपना
हम
हाथ
एक्ट
दिखाया
कर रहे हैं ना, लाइक ही डजंट नॉट एक्चुअली रीड इट, बट बाहर जो पंडित जी जो थे उन्होंने बोला कि मेरा फ्यूचर अच्छा है, तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट दैट, और फिल्म हिट होगी, सो आई एम होपिंग.
एंड प्रभास जी, हमने सुना है कि मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन नरेटर हैं, तो व्हाट वुड यू say
Yeah,
about and what's your
so
feeling?
it was like great. You're talking about the voiceover which he gave? Yeah, it was like everybody loves his voice, and I spoke to him and I sent him a letter, like so like sweetly he gave the voice, and I'm very grateful. So it's a very important dialogue, I think, in the film. It starts with his dialogue and ends with his dialogue. So I'm very grateful. We are all grateful to him for giving his voice.
भूषण जी, मे- भूषण जी,
जी
मेरा सवाल आपसे है। अभी तो सिनेमा के गंगूबाई के बाद अच्छे दिन आ ही गए, लेकिन मुझे अच्छी तरह से याद है कि जब सूर्यवंशी के बाद कुछ बड़ी फिल्में फ्लॉप हुई।
आप लोग कितना बिलीव करते हैं इस पे, और अगर ये सच होता है तो आप लोग कितना काम कर सकते हैं इस पे?
Yeah, yeah, I believe in fate, destiny, and all, but I never showed hand to anyone. When Radha told me the story, I thought like, oh, me, palmist. I never showed it to anyone. So, but the way it goes, it's between love and destiny, the fight. So, yeah.
हेलो प्रभास, योर सेंटर राहुल हियर फ्रॉम द फिल्मी चर्चा.
Hi.
हेलो. 3-4 सालों से बहुत सारा फ़र्क देखने को मिला है हमें. पहले ऑडियंस की नज़र में होता था ये टॉलीवुड एक्टर, ये बॉलीवुड एक्टर, ये टॉलीवुड फिल्म, ये बॉलीवुड फिल्म, लेकिन मेकर्स एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं. अब इंडियन सिनेमा और इंडियन एक्टर की मतलब बारी आ रही है, तो मेकर्स एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं. आपकी तरफ से और क्या एफर्ट देखने को मुझे मिलेगा, और आप क्या मतलब उम्मीद करते हैं, और क्या बदलाव आएगा इंडियन सिनेमा?
So it's a very good sign that India is becoming one, because the other countries like China, biggest industries like China or Hollywood, they have one language. We have how many? 18, 20 languages. So now we are becoming Indian cinema, and it will take like 5 years where everybody are experimenting in films. So like Telugu songs, Hindi song, Bahubali or RR, or every film we are all trying. To reach Indian audience. It takes another five years, I think, because every day it's an experiment, and we're going to make India's film, only Indian films after 5 years, I think, like as you said, and we're going to be the biggest industry in the future.
Hi Prabhas, Shivani here from Times Now. To your
Hello.
right
Hi.
here.
Hi.
Okay, so my question is to you that now the Hindi audience basically has a perception that you are going to come in Hindi theaters only for action films. So would you want to change that perception? And the second question is to Pooja. That Pooja, we have seen all the romance when it comes to the women in the film. So do you also want to come to the action side of it?
First, should I or you?
No, Prabhas, please go
Okay.
ahead.
So yeah, so I like the films which I'm doing, like Adipurush or Nagesh Project K, are like biggest action films. Every 2-3 films I want to try something different. In Telugu also I was an action hero from my first film, but I did Darling and Mr. Perfect, which worked. They were big hits, and I don't want audience to get bored or fix it like that. I can do only action. There is action in Radhe Shyam, but not dishum dishum, but we have action. Like you can see the visuals and all. So yeah, I don't want audience to get bored of me, so I want to try something.
I honestly think that Hindi has seen love stories, and we have some iconic love stories with DDLJ and all of that. But I also feel that we, as an audience, sometimes want to see more love stories which aren't happening. Some hoping, which is why Kabir Singh did really well. So I hope that with this film also people enjoy the love aspect of it. And when it comes to the action, I would say just wait for my next announcement. That's all I'm gonna say. But very excited. I definitely want to, do something with action, because I feel that as a young girl, I look up to women who have played major action sequences and done roles like that, where You know, she's been the badass of the film, you know. And growing up, I've seen